Have you ever gone to bed with perfectly normal blood sugar, only to wake up and find it unexpectedly high? You didn't eat anything during the night. You slept just fine. So why did your blood sugar spike? You're not alone. Thousands of people over 50 with type 2 diabetes experience this same frustrating pattern, and most don't know why. I'm Dr. James Rowan, and today, I'll walk you through the real reason your blood sugar may rise while you sleep. This video could be the missing puzzle piece in your diabetes journey. We'll uncover two hidden causes, how to tell them apart, and simple habits to help you wake up with better numbers. If you've been struggling with morning highs, you'll want to stick around, because the answer might surprise you. Let's get started. So what exactly causes your blood sugar to rise during the early morning hours? Even when you haven't eaten a thing, it's something called the dawn phenomenon. And it's more common than you might think, especially if you're over 50 and living with type 2 diabetes. Here's how it works. Between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m., your body naturally starts to release hormones to prepare for waking up. These hormones include cortisol, glucagon, epinephrine, and growth hormone. Now, these hormones all have one thing in common. They signal your liver to release glucose into their bloodstream. Why? Because your body needs energy to start the day. For people without diabetes, this isn't a problem. As blood sugar starts to rise, the pancreas automatically releases insulin to keep everything balanced. But for someone with type 2 diabetes, especially in the later stages, your body may not produce enough insulin, or your cells may resist it. That means the glucose just stays in your bloodstream, leading to morning highs. Think of it this way. Your liver is doing its job by giving your body fuel for the morning, but your pancreas isn't keeping up with the cleanup crew. In fact, a clinical study from the Journal of Diabetes Science and Technology found that up to 50% of people with type 2 diabetes experience elevated blood sugar in the morning due to this exact process. And here's the kicker. You can go to bed with a perfect number, say 100 milligrams DL, and still wake up with 150 or more. And unless you're monitoring overnight, you might never know what happened. This is why so many people think their medication isn't working when really, it's their body's natural hormone cycle interfering with blood sugar control. The dawn phenomenon isn't caused by anything you did wrong. It's a biological process that becomes more noticeable as we age and our insulin response weakens. The good news, once you understand what's happening, you can take steps to work with your body, not against it. And that's what we'll explore next, how to tell the difference between the dawn phenomenon and another sneaky cause of morning spikes, the rebound effect. Let's take a look. Now that you understand the dawn phenomenon, there's another possible reason your morning blood sugar could be high, and it's often confused with dawn phenomenon. It's called the Somogyi effect, also known as the rebound effect. Here's the difference with the dawn phenomenon. Your body naturally releases glucose in the early morning hours, between 3 and 8 a.m., to get ready for the day. There's no low blood sugar before it happens. Your body is simply waking up. But with the Somogyi effect, your blood sugar drops to low during the night, usually because of too much insulin or not eating enough before bed. In response, your liver panics and releases a surge of glucose to bring your sugar back up. The problem? It often overcorrects, sending your blood sugar way too high by the time you wake up. So how can you tell the difference between the two? The only real way is to check your blood sugar between 2 and 3 a.m. If your blood sugar is low at 2 to 3 a.m. and then high in the morning, it's likely the Somogyi effect. If your blood sugar is normal or slightly rising at 2 to 3 a.m. and then even higher at 6 or 7 a.m., it's probably the dawn phenomenon. This one's small test. Just one extra finger stick can give you powerful insight into what your body is doing while you sleep. And knowing which one you're dealing with can make a big difference in how you manage your diabetes. Why? because the solutions are very different. If it's the Somogi effect, you might need a lighter dose of insulin at night or a bedtime snack to prevent overnight lows. But if it's the dawn phenomenon, you may need to adjust your evening routine, dinner timing, or even medication schedule. We'll talk more about what to do in just a minute. But first, let's go over the common lifestyle habits that make both of these problems worse. Now, let's talk about the everyday habits that can make morning blood sugar spikes even worse. Whether it's the dawn phenomenon or the rebound effect, some of these might surprise you. Eating a late or heavy dinner. If you eat too close to bedtime, especially a meal high in carbohydrate or sugar, your blood sugar may stay elevated well into the night. And if your body can't bring it down fast enough, that number may stack on top of your early morning hormone surge, leading to even higher levels when you wake up. Try finishing dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed, and focus on meals rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Lack of movement after dinner, sitting on the couch or going straight to bed right after eating, that can slow down digestion and keep glucose levels higher longer. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking after dinner can make a noticeable difference in your overnight blood sugar. Skipping a bedtime snack while on insulin. If you're taking long-acting insulin at night, your blood sugar may dip to low while you sleep, especially if you didn't eat enough before bed. And that's exactly what triggers the Somogi effect we talked about earlier. Ask your doctor if a small bedtime snack, something with protein and a bit of healthy fat, might help keep your levels stable. Poor sleep and high stress, believe it or not. Just one night of bad sleep can raise your blood sugar the next morning. Why? Because lack of rest increases cortisol, the stress hormone that also pushes your liver to release glucose. And, of course, chronic stress, whether from life, work, or even pain, can worsen insulin resistance over time. Certain medications, steroids like cortisone or prednisone, can cause blood sugar to spike, especially overnight. If you're on these meds, talk to your doctor about timing and alternatives. Coming up next, simple, science-backed strategies to help you wake up with more stable blood sugar. Let's dive in. Now that you know what causes your blood sugar to spike during the night, let's talk about what you can do to take back control starting tonight. These tips are simple, science-based, and especially effective for adults over 50. Eat dinner earlier and eat smarter. One of the most effective ways to stabilize overnight blood sugar is to finish your dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. That gives your body time to digest and helps avoid a glucose spike while you sleep. What should you eat? Focus on a balanced plate. Lots of non-starchy vegetables like broccoli, spinach, or zucchini, a source of lean protein, chicken, fish, tofu, or eggs, and just a small portion of complex carbohydrate like quinoa or sweet potato. Try to skip white rice, bread, or pasta at dinner. They digest too quickly and can send your blood sugar soaring. Try a small bedtime snack if needed. If you often wake up with high blood sugar and you're on insulin or other diabetes medications, a small snack before bed might help. This isn't permission to eat cookies, but something low in carbohydrate and rich in protein or fat can help stabilize your levels overnight. Good options include a boiled egg, a handful of almonds or walnuts, half an avocado, a small spoon of natural peanut butter. But be careful, this only helps some people. The key is testing and seeing what works for your body. Light exercise after dinner, moving your body, even just a little, after your evening meal, can have a big impact on how your blood sugar behaves overnight. You don't need to hit the gym. A 10 to 15-minute walk around the house or neighborhood is enough to help your body use glucose more effectively. Bonus, it also helps digestion and improves sleep. Monitor blood sugar at 3 key times if you want to understand your nighttime pattern. Try checking your blood sugar at before bed, round 2 or 3 a.m., right when you wake up. This gives you a full picture of what's happening overnight. And whether it's the dawn phenomenon or the rebound effect, it may sound like a hassle. But even doing this for 2 or 3 nights can give you insights that last a lifetime. Talk to your doctor about evening medications. If your morning blood sugar is consistently high, you might need to adjust the timing or dosage of your evening meds. Never make changes on your own, but ask your doctor if a small tweak could help manage overnight glucose more effectively. Coming up next, I'll share a real-life case from one of my patients and how just a few small changes help them wake up with stable blood sugar every day. Let's take a look. His name is Robert, and he's 67 years old. Robert was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in his late 50s, and for the most part, he did everything right. He ate balanced meals, took his medication, and even went for walks in the afternoon. But no matter what he did, he always woke up with high blood sugar, often over 150 milligrams DL. And it didn't make sense. He would go to bed with normal levels, maybe 110 or 115, and still wake up to high. Naturally, he got frustrated. He started wondering if his medication wasn't working, or if something was seriously wrong. That's when we started looking into what was happening while he slept. We asked him to track his blood sugar at 3 key points right before bed, round to 30 a.m., first thing in the morning, and sure enough, the pattern was clear. His blood sugar was stable or rising slowly overnight, with no signs of a dip. It turned out Robert was experiencing the dawn phenomenon. We didn't need to change his medications. Instead, we focused on a few small lifestyle adjustments. He started eating dinner an hour earlier, with more vegetables and lean protein. He added a short 15-minute walk after dinner. And on nights when he had a very light dinner, he began including a small bedtime snack, usually a boiled egg or a few almonds. After just 1 week of these changes, Robert's morning blood sugar started dropping from 155 to 142, then 1 to 9. Within 2 weeks, he was waking up with levels in the low 120s, sometimes even under 110. No drastic diets, no new medications, just a few smart, targeted changes that worked with his body instead of against it. What Robert learned, and what I hope you take away from this, is simple, small adjustments can lead to big results, especially when you understand what's really happening inside your body. You don't have to accept high blood sugar in the morning as just part of getting older. You can do something about it, and it starts with awareness. Coming up in our final section, I'll walk you through a quick recap and give you a few simple steps you can start tonight to help your mornings look better. Starting tomorrow, let's wrap it up. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. If you're waking up with high blood sugar, even though you're eating right and taking your meds, there's a good chance it's caused by either the dawn phenomenon or the Somogyi effect. The dawn phenomenon is your body's natural release of hormones in the early morning hours, which pushes your liver to release glucose. The Somogyi effect, on the other hand, is a rebound from low blood sugar overnight, usually caused by too much insulin or skipping a snack. To tell the difference, try checking your blood sugar at 2 or 3 a.m. That one test can help guide what changes you need to make, from adjusting your dinner timing to adding a light walk after meals, or trying a small bedtime snack. Small, thoughtful changes can lead to real improvements. And if needed, speak with your doctor about adjusting your medications or testing schedule. You are not alone. So many people over 50 face the same challenge, but most don't know what's causing it. The key is understanding how your body works and then taking simple, smart steps to support it. You've already taken the first step by being here. Now, let's make tomorrow morning a better one. Starting tonight, have you ever checked your blood sugar at 2 or 3 a.m.? If so, what did you find? Share your results in the comments. Your experience could really help someone else figure things out. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. I post weekly videos to support adults over 50 living with diabetes. Simple tips, real stories, and doctor-backed advice to help you live well every day. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself.